Can a single rook checkmate in chess? Imagine a game where only one piece is left on your side and the opponent's king is all alone. Can that lone rook finish the game with a checkmate? Well, let's find out. The short answer is no. A single rook by itself cannot deliver checkmate to a lone king. The reason is simple. The rook can check the king by moving along a row or a column, but it can't trap the king on its own. The king can always move to escape the check because there are no other pieces to block or help corner it. To checkmate with a rook, you need your king to help. The usual pattern involves your king and rook working together. The goal is to push the enemy king to the edge of the board or into a corner. Once there, your king blocks the escape squares, and the rook delivers the final check. Think of it like boxing and the enemy king. Your king acts as a barrier, and the rook controls the space along a rank or file. When the enemy king has nowhere to run, the rook puts it in check and it can't move without being captured. That's when checkmate happens. But without your king supporting the rook alone can only check the king repeatedly. The enemy king can always move around to avoid being trapped. So, a lone rook cannot finish the game with checkmate. It needs help from your king to seal the deal. This pattern is often one of the first checkmate patterns beginners learn. It shows how to coordinate your king and rook to control space and trap the opponent's king. It also teaches the importance of pushing the enemy king to the edge, where it becomes vulnerable. In summary, a single rook cannot checkmate on its own. But when combined with your king, it can force the enemy king into a corner and deliver checkmate. The key is working together to restrict the king's movement step by step until the final check.